Anybody have anything? Because if not, I can go back to the table and watch the rest of the show. Yes, ma'am? Oh, sorry.
Hi, I've got a mic. Jeannie Wolf, how are you?
I'm good, Ginny. How are you?
Good. All right, so Kate Winslet won.
Yeah.
And-
I'm still reeling from that. I hadn't recovered from that yet when this happened.
You know, there's been, every time someone talks about this movie, they apologize for some of the criticisms of it and for how much money it made, but it's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Are you beginning to feel the fun of the awards and the appreciation?
Well, first of all, thank you very much. And yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. We, since not the first weekend, because the first weekend we broke box office records in limited release. Same with the second weekend. That third weekend, when something happened, we just don't understand. You're right. The title of the movie changed to Box Office Failure Steve Jobs, or Box Office Failure Stephen Jobs. It took some of the air out of the pride that we'd been feeling in this movie that we understood wasn't for everybody. It wasn't going to be The Martian. But we'd worked so hard on it. We felt so good about it. It was an unexpected and unusual movie where Danny and the cast did a tremendous job that we just didn't want that to be the epitaph of the movie. So this is just very, very nice.
Mr. Sorkin, congratulations.
Thank you.
What is next for you? Are you still working on the Lucille Ball film with Cate Blanchett?
I can't comment about the Lucy Desi movie publicly, but I can tell you that it's a very exciting project. Maybe some of you saw the announcement that I'm going to be directing a script that I wrote, Molly's Game. So I'm in the middle of casting that. I can't tell you at this point which will come first. So there is that, and I'm sorry. I'm usually better at words. I'm honestly, you could perform surgery on me right now. I'm so stunned by what's happened. I'm sorry. What about Flash Boys? Flash Boys is a very exciting project that I hope it hasn't been invalidated by another Michael Lewis book that was adapted into a movie called Big Short. Because Flash Boys is an amazing story, and I'd love to see that be a movie. Whether I write it or not, I'd love to see it be a movie.
Contact since the movie. There was a flurry of unhappiness from some people in Steve Jobs' life. Have you had any contact with his widow or Tim Cook in the weeks since about?
No, the contact that I've had are with the people in Steve Jobs' life who were very happy with the movie. Joanna Hoffman, Steve Wozniak, Andy Hertzfeld, Andrea Cunningham, John Scully, including a very, very touching email from Joanna Hoffman that I'll never forget. I wish I should have brought it with me, where she said that she has never known power and money to ever defeat artistic expression, and she and I both knew what she was talking about. So I've had a lot of contact with those people, as well as a couple of dozen others, people in Steve's life who had worked on the movie with me. I don't feel at war at all with Lorraine Jobs or with Tim Cook, whom I've never met, or Walt Mossberger, or then anything. I mean, I understand that there are people who knew Steve who've expressed some unhappiness with the movie. That's not unexpected. But I'm happy that there are a lot of people who knew Steve very well, and knew Steve very well particularly during the time that this movie takes place, 1984 to 1998, who felt that. I'll tell you my favorite reaction to the movie. It came from Andy Hertzfeld, who was the person who was played by Michael Stolberg in the movie. We screened it for him, and he came out of the screening room and said, "This is unbelievable. None of that happened, but it's all true."
Thank you, Aaron.
Thanks very much,
way,
everybody.
This way, this way.
Oh, this way. Okay.